Hi there. My name is Evelyn Castillo-Bach. I'm the Executive Director of Balanced Justice Network, and I have been campaigning for the release of my son, who declined a 5-year plea deal, went to trial, and received life. It was a he said, she said case, South Beach in Florida. But today I want to focus on his lifestyle and how his lifestyle contributed to the demise of his life, because it wasn't like a meteor, just came from up high and destructed on him. No, he contributed to the destruction of his lifestyle. He was making a lot of money in Ohio and living a very promiscuous lifestyle of hard partying, going to strip clubs every single night, dating multiple women, swapping women, marrying an exotic dancer or a stripper, getting into a divorce dispute with her, charging her with child neglect of her child, not his child, her retaliating and making accusations of him assaulting her sexually. 3 times his ex-wife went to the police and to the prosecutors, and 3 times, of those 3 times, because in Ohio they do grand juries as opposed to here in South Florida, in Miami-Dade County, and now twice grand jury reached a decision of no bill. No bill means, we don't see any evidence here to justify going to trial. And in one of those grand jury investigations, when the grand jury had witnesses come forward, some of the women who worked at the strip club testified that his ex-wife had prompted them to lie on her behalf and accuse him of sexual assault. And then, of course, the case was thrown out. But just before my son came down here to South Florida to visit, he was facing another challenge again from his former wife in Ohio. And this time, the grand jury decided to indict him. And that was right about the same time that he was here. So he was aware of that indictment and very upset about it. So he's in South Beach and, talked too much and started sharing all his life dramas with a woman he had just met. The rest is history. She goes to his hotel room. They engage in intimacies. Then that's where it turns into he said, she said. He says he didn't assault her, but he did treat her with great disrespect, and that she took her vengeance by accusing him, knowing that he was facing those kinds of charges in Ohio. So what's my point here? I'm not trying to defer or to deflect attention from his lifestyle. Quite the contrary. I'm underscoring how his lifestyle contributed to what happened to him. And as a mom, I found it then and I find it now totally appalling that he engaged in that type of lifestyle. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, when you engage in a lifestyle of promiscuity and swapping and, using your money to pay for sexual favors, and then, you break up with this one and that. I mean, all this chaos, all this drama, what do you expect is going to happen to your life? It's going to derail sooner or later, one way or another. So, in the interest of full disclosure, I have to say that of course I'm very disappointed that my son led that lifestyle. And of course I'm deeply saddened that because of that lifestyle, it created the opportunity for him to find himself in the situation that he's now in, which is that, the prosecutors, they were like, hey, Take 5 years. No, you don't want to take 5 years. Okay, we're going to slam you with a whole bunch of felonies. Beware, men. Beware. Close your eyes and imagine this could happen to you. This could happen to one's brother, one's uncle, men that we know. You know, if you live that kind of lifestyle, don't expect good things to come, because good things won't come. Beware. Be warned.